part way up. Foley Creek FSR. .10:30 trailhead. Jeep made it up. That's Welch up there. A little bit of cloud cover. Probably 20 degrees. Exactly, you don't have service to tell the temperature, and the watch is on my wrist, so off we go. Alright, we're sitting at, what time is it? 11 o'clock, half an hour hiking, 1 kilometer, steep, super steep grind. Weather's the same. What do we do? 170 meters elevation in half an hour over 1 kilometer. It's a bunch of switchbacks and steep. So yeah, everybody's a little gassed. But Dan's Ironman, so whatever. Long legs Logan over there. Okay, 12:05. What did I say? 12:16? Elevation 12:16. 16:12 meters. We've climbed 416, something like that.
Yeah.
2 kilometers travel distance. Everybody's a little gassed from the climb. The steep grind for the first kilometer, and then a bit of a side hill traverse. And now we're back in the last climb up to the lake here. Starting to sock in a little bit to the summit. Can't quite see from here, but it's darker over the summit. I think the watch said about 16-17 degrees right now. And yeah, very steep terrain, not too exposed. Give a little slope here, little perspective. Logan's sunscreening up.
Should have an hour ago.
So .12:53 at the lake. Camp set up. Been set up for, or setting up for probably half an hour. A little breezy. Summit looks cloudy and then clear and then cloudy and then clear. Gonna head up the west shoulder and ridge. Try and get to the summit before dinner and come back down tonight. I think everybody's in pretty good shape so far. A little tired, but ready for round 2, I suppose, with less weight. So that's the plan. All right, 1:30, starting Welch ascent. Gonna go up the west shoulder and yeah, allowing 6 to 7 hours return to camp, and should be back before dark. We have headlamps just in case. Expecting to scramble. Yeah, little socked in. We'll see what it's like when we get up there. 14, 19, 13 meters altitude, steep, grindy, no trail, half a trail up to the ridge top here. Definitely feeling it as a group. Got a ways to go. The clouds are hanging out at the peak still, which isn't super encouraging, but we have made the ridge, so now we will follow it till death or glory, I suppose.
1984.
Time 1443, altitude 1984 meters. It's a lot of work. Logan's got the helmet on, ready for some scrambling. Probably throw mine on in a couple minutes. The summit behind me is still pretty socked in. Pretty much expecting to be wet at the top. Just grabbing some snacks, some water. We'll sit down for a couple minutes before we make a summit bid. Yeah, lots of time still.
450 meters of elevation to go.
Yeah, I kind of went up to your left there.
Whoa. That's pretty sweet.
Right.
Oh, that's okay. Stay there for a sec.
Started at those little tents, went up this little ridge here, up to the top of there, scrambled all along this nonsense, all along there, and then the spikes of death, and now we're here. And now we're gonna go up whatever you'd call this, and there's a rope somewhere because it's hard to climb, which, you know, makes the belly tickle. So that's something to look forward to. Altitude 2359, time 1630. False summit of Welch. Bit of a down climb into the gully in the mist, and then up the other side. Turnaround time 1800. Planning to come down the scree slope. May leave packs here for the return. Save energy on the final ascent. Some rock fall coming down the opposite gully. Can't see it, which is a bummer, but noteworthy, I suppose, for going up to the peak. It's cool, but we're moving. Probably only going to get cooler and wetter. Probably head out in a couple seconds here.
And then cut back to the right. I think you might kind of see the shelf.
It's the objective. We are at the summit, and we're excited about it. And thumbs.
All the way up.
All the way, 2 thumbs.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's not been mixed quite right.
Or it's like, that's not supposed to be in there.
Oh, there we go. (1705), 2430 meters altitude. Still cloudy, but we're at the summit. Made it. Got enough steam to roll down. Walk down. Rolling would be not
I don't
ideal.
want to roll down.
Summit scramble was marginally less technical than the false summit. Very exposed ridge traverse. Heart rate elevated. Yeah, windy but not too cold. Probably don't need to have the windbreaker on, but staying warm. Got an hour before our turnaround time, which is great. Probably turn around in 10 or 15 and make good time back to camp for dinner. Catch the sunset. Call it a good day. Get a good sleep. Always a grind.
The sun's still kind of high up.
Yeah, sun's trying to poke through here. Yes, very good, the mountaineer. Very dexterous with his down climb. Very good. Be careful, feet. The tender hands. It's like some kind of pro. It's like he's done it before. 1754. Back at the false summit. Collecting the bags. Can see camp a second ago. So this was our turnaround time, which is great because we're making good time. A little bit of a climb back up here from the gully, but it's literally all downhill from here. So should be all right. Plan is to take the scree slope and boot ski and navigate down the middle somewhere. That is invisible right now.
Affecting erosion. Feels kind of fun, actually. I don't know. I like the sound of it. Kind of like squishy. Whoa! Too squishy. Little tinkly.
Whee! Woo! (1933), about 100 feet above camp elevation, a little more to go. Discovered that the creek is actually kind of an ideal descent route. The rocks are solid, the water's shallow, and nothing slides out from under you. So yeah, good time. Be in camp before 8 o'clock. And dinner. Successful summit day. Definitely everyone's tired. We'll reevaluate morning agenda based on energy levels. (1946). Back at camp. Very tired. Time for dinner. Maybe a dip. Probably a dip. Yeah.
You videoing until I come out?
Just getting some footage.
I think I'm legit gonna make this at home. This is so good.
Fuck off. Is that you recording?
.46. Wake. 6 degrees. Sun just peeking up on the shoulder there. Sleep was... oh boy. Was tired. Couldn't sleep for some reason. We'll decide about Foley altogether. Oh, also realized one of my baffles on my sleeping bag was open about an hour into bedtime, and closed that, which warmed things up significantly. Okay, 10:56, leaving camp. I'm gonna go check out some waterfalls on the east end of the gully here. Took a bit of a dip and a swim. Should be down at the vehicle before 12:30. Make some good time down, go get lunch. A few clouds. Sun's peeking in and out. But should be a nice hike down. .11:29. Just broke into the forest after the meadow traverse. I don't know what the elevation is, but temperature is probably 20 degrees, maybe 16, something like that.
You're at 1456 meters.
1456 meters. Wind coming up the valley keeps it nice and cool, but it's a very dry trail. Especially after yesterday's hike, some of the legs are feeling the strain, but now we're in the shade with something to hang on to if we slip, so should be good from here, I think. 12:06. Trailhead. The Jeep that will turn over and take us to lunch. Yeah.
Nice one. It's always good to you.
Yeah.